y'all, it's Tanisha T here of Boss Up with the Haze, where we teach you how to boss up as we boss up. Hey friends, I'm so excited to be back with you with another video. I'm so thankful that y'all clicked on this video. If you are already a part of the Boss Up family, hey friends, hey everybody. If you're not a part of the Boss Up family, what have you been doing? Please subscribe so you don't miss another video and you stay in the loop of all this bossing up action happening, right? Because here, all we know how to do is boss up with the Haze, right? Without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the video because this is some fire, this is some heat right here. This is some information that literally changed my life. The first thing I did to change my life was I invested in my personal and spiritual growth. So what does that mean, Tanisha? What I did was I was able to make sure that I put myself in the room with people who are doing and living the life that I want to live. It's not an envious thing, right? I wasn't jealous of them. I just knew that the life that I was currently leading, not terrible, right? Not horrible, right? College degree, yes. But was it the life I wanted to live? I want to be on somebody's island, right? I want to be on a plane. I want to be rubbing shoulders with millionaires, right? So what did I do? I put myself in those rooms. Tanisha, what are you talking about? What room? Like, is there a key? What I mean by the room, y'all, I mean by getting to where they're teaching you something that will help you in your business life, in your mental health life, in your spiritual life. Get into those rooms, right? So for me, I wanted to learn how to be an entrepreneur. So I seeked out a mentor, right? Or a cohort, and I invested. I had to pay to get into this room, right? Let me tell you something. If you don't pay, you won't pay attention. I know if it's something that it's a commercial or something, you're not gonna really pay attention to that. But if you put some money on there, right? You got some skin in the game, you gonna have your pen and your paper and you're gonna be taking notes, right? Once I paid my money, you better know I'm gonna put it into action. So I paid to get into these places to learn from people who are living the life that I would love, the abundant life, and it changed everything for me. So you can physically go to a room, or you can go to a cohort, or you can invest and find a mentor, right? Or you can buy an ebook. You can buy an ebook and learn something new and make a business. Yes, you can. You can buy a mini course and learn something and make a business. Yes, you can. You can buy a workbook, right? Investing does not have to be a huge investment, but it's putting money towards something that could possibly change your life. I hope that makes sense. The spiritual side too, invest in time, right? Focus on your mental health, meditation, getting to your higher power, speaking positive things into yourself, developing a mantra that, promotes positivity in your life. That's what I mean by investing in spiritual health. That is number one. That's why I put that. It's very important. Next one, look at things in your life as everything happens for a reason. This is two. Everything happens for a reason. For example, if you did not get this job that you were looking for, right? And you at first, you would say, oh my gosh, I really wanted that job. I really wanted that job. But guess what? One closed door means that down the hall, there's more doors. Yes? And maybe behind that door, that job, you never know what the negativity that job might have brought on your life, or the blessing is going to block you from the next job, right? So everything happens for a reason. I want you to say whatever defeats, difficulty, struggle, hardship you're going through, you say, thank you for that. Because you know what? It might have taught you a lesson, or it might have saved you some heartache. So look at everything in your life as it's a learning lesson, or it's happening for a reason. The key to this, my friends, is to find out why did you have to go through that? What was the lesson you needed to learn from that moment, and take from it and put it into your pocket and keep it moving. Next one, change what you're watching, listening to. What you tune into is what you turn into. That's my favorite thing, and I will say it till the day I pass, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't realize the stuff that you are putting into your psyche and your mental. Like, Yeah, I watched every Real Housewife from known to man. Like, I know all of them, and I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. But I did not realize I was feeding my mental nothing that wasn't growing myself, right? Nothing wrong with some entertainment, right? But in the mindset of that, you're changing yourself, right? I am going from a caterpillar to a butterfly, right? The caterpillar can't just eat garbage to turn into a butterfly. Does that make sense? The caterpillar has to eat all the nutrients and all the things to feed them so that when they're in that cocoon process now, they got everything that they need to when they're ready to fly. Oh, I'm about to preach. Oh my goodness. Everything that caterpillar ate is feeding itself to turn it into the butterfly. If the caterpillar was eating garbage and things that were not fruitful to their spirit, right? Or to that butterfly, you think they would have those big beautiful wings? No, it probably would change, but not as beautiful as it was if it was feeding itself all the positive and all the information that you would get from number one of investing in yourself. You see that? You see how it all works together? So make sure the things that you're watching or listening to are fruitful. Things like podcasts, speeches, books, self-help books, entrepreneurship books. Anything that is positive and uplifting, that's what you should be listening to, right? Put down that, that novel for vacation. You know that novel that we have, that one? Let's leave that for vacation. Not right now while we're in the process of changing our life, all right? I have a book waiting on me right now. I have to wait because I'm still changing, all right? Okay, let's go. Next one. Audit your friends and situations. What do I mean by that? When you go to an audit, is this friend feeding my spirituality? Is this friend feeding my growth, right? Is this friend adding to my life? Or is this friend just calling me to say, hey, guess what I heard? Or, man, can you believe this person did that?
Oh man, can you believe they did this to me again?
Have you ever been on a phone call with somebody and then you were good and then when you got off the phone, you felt drained? That's the kind of person you need to audit. I'm not saying tell them, I can't stand you, don't call my phone no more, click. I didn't tell you to do that. I said you have to audit them. You have to safeguard your cocoon, right? You are in the metamorphosis process, right? So you need to be safe. You need to block yourself. All that energy, the negative energy, you need to block it out because you're in a very sensitive state, right? Change is unstable. So you don't need anything to be tipping you over in the negative side, right? So you need to be very mindful of situations. No, you can't go to happy hour. You can't go to the club, not all the time. Let's just be real. Because guess what? Like I said, you're very sensitive. You need to be mindful of what you're tuning into, who you're talking to, the conversations you're having. Hello? Is it conversations about your business? Is it conversations about your self-help? Is it conversations about improving your life? If it's not, then it's not something you should be having on a regular basis. You need somebody to tell you the real? That's me. I told it to you. You have to be intentional that you really want to change your life. This is not a joke. This is a serious situation. If you want your life to be different than what it currently is, this is what we need to do. Next thing, start a business. It's not hard to start a business, my friends. We make it up in our head that it's this impossible thing. You can secure you a LLC today, right now. Go on your Secretary of State website, e-file, come up with a business name, pay the money, whatever the fee is, and you have a business. There you go. You're welcome. You have an LLC. Start a business. You ain't got to know what it is you're going to do with it, but you're going to have a legal entity that whenever you're ready, you can go and you can start a t-shirt business. You can start a cleaning business. You can start a rental business. You can start a decorating business. You can start a babysitting business. You can be a driver. You can rent out your car. I just named 8 businesses off the top of my head. Just when you're doing the LLC, just make it very broad, like enterprises, incorporated, all that stuff. If you want a little bit more information about business formation, comment down below. I don't know if I need to go there, but if you need some direction about business formation, let your girl know. Last but not least, let's change something, y'all. Let's be responsible. Let's pay all of our bills on time, right? Let's be responsible. The reason I'm saying this, not to knock anyone, because I'm busy. I have a lot going on. So I missed a few, or I'm not a few, but that's a human quality. I understand that. Let us be intentional in saying we are going to start positive rituals, right? Or a pattern of doing things that's responsible. It makes you feel good. It doesn't feel good to have someone calling you looking for, oh, can we collect this now, today? It doesn't feel good. So let's change that about ourselves so that not only do we feel better about ourselves, the community, all of the people out there, they see us as this upstanding person, and we are, just as a whole, much better. Okay? That being said, I was so thankful to have this time with you, and I hope you are intentional and you actually put these things into action because they work. They so do work. And I hope that you get to the goal that you have for yourself. If you don't have a goal for yourself, set a goal. Without a goal, we're just floating around. Use these steps to get there, and come back for more videos because we're gonna continue to boss up. So thank you for reaching to the end of the video. If you needed any other resources, please check the description box below. If you like this video, please comment. Let me know which point stood out to you the most. And until then, please come back for more because you never know. I'm having something drop real soon. So keep coming back for more, all right? Until then, bye friends.